Performing a sex act with a child under 16, assault with a deadly weapon, and aggravated battery of a pregnant victim. Those charges are just a few of the ones some Leon County government employees have faced. And if you live in Leon County, you're paying their salaries. Tonight in part one of our exclusive special report, we take a look at the criminal backgrounds of Leon County employees. They're responsible for saving lives. According to records exclusively obtained by Eyewitness News, a part-time Leon County EMS paramedic also has a criminal history. In 1992, that individual was charged with 2 counts of performing a sex act with a child under 16. The man, who was 22 at the time, pled no contest to 1 count as part of a plea deal after admitting to police he had sex with a 14-year-old girl.
Are they checking their references?
Debbie Spittler is the owner of Tallahassee's American Employment Agency.
You know that I did get confirmation from the company that they're going to see you today.
We showed Spittler the criminal background checks we did on Leon County government employees. They include a public works employee the county hired in 1988. A few years later, that employee was charged with aggravated battery of a pregnant victim. Although he admitted to police he struck the woman, the case was dropped when court records show she decided not to prosecute. However, a few years later after that incident, he was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. He pled no contest and was given probation. Today, he's in a supervisory role, making more than $34,000 a year. Spittler says she's helped people with criminal records get jobs, but it's more difficult.
If it's a more serious crime, such as violence or theft or things like that, an employer is less likely to hire.
Leon County government first started doing criminal background checks for hiring in 2003. They're done in the hiring and promotions process. In a statement released to Eyewitness News, county leaders say when considering applicants with criminal backgrounds, they follow federal law, consider the nature of the offense, time elapsed since conviction or sentence completion, and the nature of the job. Once hired, there's a manual covering employee conduct outside work. Coming up tonight at 11 in part 2 of our special report on criminal background checks of Leon County employees, we'll tell you how many of them have criminal records. That list includes an elected official.
Well, more than 1 in 6 Leon County employees have an arrest record, including in some cases felony charges. Andy Alcock joins us with our exclusive criminal background check of county employees. Andy.
Good evening, Angelica and everyone. We told you about some of the more serious felony charges and convictions those employees have faced at 6 o'clock. Now in part 2 of our special report on Leon County government employees, we take a closer look at the overall numbers. Rural Wayside attendant Curtis Walker was hired in 2010. We've confirmed the county did a background check on Walker before hiring him. That background includes 1996 felony convictions for improper exhibition of a dangerous weapon and carrying a concealed firearm. In August of this year, Walker was charged with possession of ammunition by a convicted felon. That case is pending. His attorney tells us Walker is out of jail on bond, is still working, and says no one considers him to be a threat. It's all part of the Leon County employee criminal background checks we showed Debbie Spittler, who owns her own employment agency.
My experience with my private sector companies is that it would be tough to place people with some of those backgrounds.
Walker isn't alone when it comes to having a criminal background. We checked the records of 794 full and part-time Leon County employees. 39, or about 5%, have felony arrest records. 139, or 17.5%, have some type of criminal record. In a statement, the county supervisor says he believes other organizations of roughly the same size would produce similar results. That same statement also includes hiring and promotions policy. The county has been doing criminal background checks since 2003, and when considering an applicant with a criminal background, the county follows federal law, looks at the nature of the offense, time elapsed since it happened, and the nature of the open job. The most common charge we found with 35 people was passing worthless bank checks. An example, we found one employee who's faced 57 counts of check fraud since 1990, including a felony conviction in 2007. Meanwhile, LaShonda Owens, a nurse with no criminal record, can't find a job.
The economy is awful right now. Even though I have all of these certificates and I am a licensed practical nurse, people are hesitant to hire.
How does she feel about the criminal backgrounds of some Leon County employees?
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Public Works maintenance tech Beverly Colson has certainly had one. She's one of 3 Leon County employees who face past charges of public assistance fraud. The guilty finding against her for failing to report she had a job when she applied for food stamps and money assistance included a probation violation. In addition to second chances, how about 3 identities? Leon County records show park attendant Gwynn Lee has 2 different aliases. He's been convicted of grand theft and parole violations and spent time in prison. While most Leon County employees don't have felony records, more of them have misdemeanor records. They include Leon County Commissioner Bill Proctor, who was included on the employees list the county sent to us. Proctor also has his own mugshot. He was found guilty of 8 misdemeanor counts of failing to report campaign contributions in 2001 and was given probation. Other misdemeanor charges county employees have faced include depriving a child of food and shelter, tormenting, depriving, mutilating, or killing an animal, and misdemeanor battery.
What do you think about what you've seen?
Well, I was surprised. I was really shocked.
We made multiple attempts to get someone from Leon County government on camera to comment on our special reports. We also reached out to Commissioner Proctor and other people mentioned in this story. We were unable to get comment in each case. Live in studio, Andy Alcock, WCTV Eyewitness News.